That's right, it's Kev King. We still holding it down for Bigfoot Radio. If you want to hear something, got a request, shout out, let us know what's happening. 661-717-1402. That's 661-717-1402. Hit up that hotline. Let us know how you feeling Bigfoot Radio.
Hey, what's up, everybody? SK Beats here, coming out of the Bay Area. Stopping by to let you know you can get some fire beats. Leases starting at $10. Exclusives starting at $100. If you're ready to make some hits, hit me up at bayareaskbeats.blogspot.com or facebook.com/bayareaskbeats. You're rocking with Bigfoot Radio. Yarameen.
May 1st, Ladies Night, starring Loia Scott at Social Sundays, 420 Nightclub, 117 North Euclid, Ontario. $10 before 10 p.m., all females performing. It's going down May 15th, Young Thug, Pomona Fox Theater. Doors open at 7.
Today's lesson is remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. Because this is the only commandment that God said to remember. And that is the Sabbath day. Out of all the 10 commandments, this is the one he said remember. So, we're going to start off where the Lord first gave you the Sabbath day. We're going to go to Genesis, the 2nd chapter. Genesis 2. And in here in Genesis 2, you're going to see that there is no man. When God gave you the Sabbath day, excuse me for 1 second. When God gave you the Sabbath day, there was no man. So we're going to start off right there. Let's go to Genesis, the 2nd chapter. We're going to pick it up at verse 1. Genesis 2 and 1. Genesis 2 and 1. Everybody got it? Yeah. Go ahead and read it.
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the 7th day God ended his work, which he had made.
And on the 7th day, God ended all his work which he had made. And the Lord has not finished his work yet. But we're not going to get into that right now. So go ahead and read it.
His work which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day.
And he rested on the first day.
7th day.
On the 7th day he rested. Go ahead and read.
And he rested on the 7th day from all his works which he had made. And God blessed the 7th day.
And God blessed the 7th day. Now you see nowhere in the Bible where the Lord, where God blessed the first day of the week. You don't see that in the Bible. But go ahead and read though.
And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it. Because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth. And there was not a man to till the ground.
And there was not even a man to till the ground. So when God blessed the 7th day, he called it the Sabbath day. There was not even a man yet. This is what I'm trying to get everybody to see. That when God created this world or gave you the Sabbath day, there was not even a man yet. Let's go now. Let's go to Exodus 20th chapter. Because we're going to go over here to the 10 commandments over here. We're going to read you where the Lord told you to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. This is Exodus 20. This is how important the Sabbath is. That God put it in the 10 commandments. When you read the feast days, the first one on the list is the Sabbath day. That's how important this Sabbath day is. Exodus 20 and 1. Exodus 20 and 1. Go ahead and read it.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
He said, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Now, if you worshiping on Sunday, then, that's another God. Now, we, like I say, we're not here to discredit no particular people or no particular religion or none of that. I'm just giving you the facts. Out the Bible. Go ahead and read.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Skip down to verse 8. Go ahead.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. This is the only commandment that God told us to remember. You understand? Now God said this, not me. You understand? Not other brothers. God said this. Moses is the one who told the children of Israel that God said, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. But God told him to tell the people that, don't did he? Yeah. Go ahead and read. Read that over verse 8.
8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle.
Now look at that. He said, no, you're not supposed to do none. Your maid, your manservant, your maidservant, not even your cattle supposed to be working on the Sabbath day. Now that's something right there. We pass right on by that when he said your cattle, which means everything's supposed to stop working on the Sabbath day. Everything and everybody. Go ahead and read.
Nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Oh, so the stranger too? He gave you this along with the 10 Commandments. He said the stranger, he's not supposed to work on the Sabbath day neither. Go ahead and read.
For in the 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is there, that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day.
Wherefore the Lord blessed what?
The Sabbath day.
The Sabbath day. He called this Sabbath day the Sabbath day, didn't he? Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day. Go ahead.
And hallowed it.
And hallowed it. He made this day holy. Not the first day of the week. Not the second day of the week, or the third day of the week, or the fourth day of the week, or the fifth day of the week, or the sixth day of the week. The seventh day of the week he made holy. Right. Well, I don't want nobody to think I'm picking on the first day of the week. So this is the day that he made holy. Not the other 6, but the seventh day. Let's go to Exodus, the 31st chapter. Exodus 31. And we're going to pick it up in verse 14. Exodus 31 and 14. Go ahead and read.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
Ooh, you see that? This is holy unto you. You understand? If you want to be holy and walk in holiness, this is holy unto you. The Sabbath day is. Go ahead and read.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
Now you're going to be cut off from among the people if you defile the Sabbath day. And in the end, you're going to be cut off from among the people if you don't keep the Sabbath day too. But go ahead.
6 days may work be done. But in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest. Holy to the Lord.
Not only is it holy to you, but it's holy to the Lord. It is holy to the Lord. Go ahead and read.
Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death.
That's how serious this Sabbath day is. He said, it is holy unto you. It is holy unto the Lord. And if you do any work in this day, you shall be put to death. Now that's pretty serious, ain't it?
Right.
Let's go now. Let's go to Psalms, the 29th chapter. Because he said, this day is holy. It's holy to you and it's holy to the Lord. Psalms 29. And we're going to pick it up at verse 1. Psalms 29 and 1. Because this day is holy to you and it is holy unto the Lord. Psalms 29 and 1. Go ahead and read it.
Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength.
Go ahead. When you keep the Sabbath day, that's what you are giving unto the Lord. You are giving him his glory when you keep the Sabbath. Verse 2, what does it say?
Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name.
Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Go ahead and read.
Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness.
Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Because it's a beautiful thing when you are worshiping the Lord in holiness. beautiful thing, ain't it? I mean, you know, you get a peace of mind when you're worshiping the Lord in true holiness, aren't you? Let's go now. I mean, because people don't understand this feeling. They want to know why we're so passionate about this. Look how because this is how we feel. We feel like we are honoring the Lord when we keep the Sabbath day. Yeah. We are worshiping Him in true holiness. Let's go to Luke, the first chapter. Luke, the first chapter. And we're going to pick it up at verse 68. Because look at what Zechariah said right here. You know, we're going to get down into to the first century in a little while. But first we're going to lay the groundwork. We had Luke, the first chapter, verse 68, which I'm going to show you the Sabbath day under the new covenant. I'm going to show you the Sabbath day of the new covenant. But look at what Zechariah said right here. This is John the Baptist's father. We are Luke 1 and 68. Luke 1 and 68. Go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel. For He hath visited and redeemed His people.
Go ahead.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of His servant David.
Now that horn that He raised up was Jesus. But go ahead and read.
As He spake by the mouth of His holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Skip down to verse 72. Go ahead.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers. And to remember His holy covenant.
And to remember His holy covenant. Because the 10 commandments, that is the holy covenant. But what's the 4th commandment? Keep the Sabbath. So He said what? Read that again.
72. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers. And to remember His holy covenant.
And to remember His holy covenant, which, like I said, is the 10 commandments, and the Sabbath day is in the 10 commandments, the 4th commandment. Keep reading.
The oath which He sware to our father Abraham, that He would grant unto us that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve Him without fear.
Go ahead.
In holiness and righteousness.
And what?
In holiness and in righteousness.
This is how we got to serve God. In holiness and in righteousness. Because if you're not walking in righteousness, you surely ain't walking in holiness. Because walking in holiness entails you walking in righteousness. Read that one more time.
In holiness and righteousness before Him all the days of our life.
All the days of our life. We don't just do this, walk in holiness one day a week. We're supposed to do this all the days of our life. But most assuredly on what day though? The Sabbath day. Right. And you show your holiness by walking in righteousness, and walking in righteousness being here on the Sabbath day. Right. Being in church on the Sabbath day, not on the first day of the week. Let's go now. Let's go to 1 Peter, the first chapter. Because I know somebody going to say, well, you know, all that stuff you're reading is under the old covenant. Let's go to 1 Peter, the first chapter. 1 Peter, the first chapter. And we're going to pick it up at verse 16. We're going to read one verse. Verse 16. Go ahead and read it.
Because it is written. Be ye holy, for I am holy.
Now this is under the New Testament now. This is under, I tell you what, let's bag up a little bit. Let's bag up a little. Bag up to verse 13.
Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. As obedient children.
As obedient children, go ahead.
Not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance.
See, you know, we were all at one time in ignorance, because I would venture to say that most of us grew up in the Baptist church. Right? So that was in our ignorance, though. In our parents' ignorance, and their parents' ignorance, and so on and so forth. Right? He said, as obedient children, not fashion yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance. So now, we're not supposed to be following